As I think about topics on which to speak on Sundays, I think about what can I talk about that will elevate our awareness and understanding. That's the key to advancing down this path of spiritual understanding, enlightenment, awareness. And a week or so ago, I had an experience. I went to a dinner with some people, and when I got home, I was less than pleased with myself, because as I thought back through the evening, most of the evening was filled with Patrick talking. So I vowed to work on that. I called the message this morning, Shhhh. I think that's less intrusive than just shut up and listen. Just listen. So many times, wow, isn't it odd that we, for the first 2 years of our children's lives, we work diligently, nonstop, to get them to learn how to walk and to talk. And then for the next 16 years, it's sit down and shut up. But when we talk, we're sharing an idea, an opinion, something of valid value to share. But when we listen, what do we do? Do we truly, actively listen to further our understanding, to become more aware of what that person is talking about? What are they saying? What are they sharing? What are they expressing? Or, as the words come out of someone else, are we immediately planning our response? Maybe I'm the only one that does that. Sometimes I think, what kind of clever, very intelligent sounding response can I come up with? How can I one up that experience? Oh, that was great, but hey, I gotta tell you. And all of us do that, I think. Every one of us. People will start talking, and immediately these habitual responses, our story comes into play. I don't think that that does anything to elevate our awareness or our understanding. I thought about maybe carrying around, I'd have to upgrade my phone, cell phones don't have it, but most everybody has a phone that has a recorder on it. You can record. Might be interesting to record yourself as you are interacting with other people, and then go home and listen to your responses, how you respond to what was said. We need so much in our lives today to understand the people in the world around us. And if we don't truly listen, we don't understand what other people are saying. What message are they sharing with us? All of us have a story. And so many times, I find that I just keep telling my stories over and over again. How am I responding? Am I truly responding? Am I taking into consideration what another person says or how they feel? They say the best conversationalists are those who inspire someone else, motivate someone else to speak, and then listen. How often do we hear someone and immediately jump to a conclusion, or immediately jump to a stock response? As we listen to people, are we really aware of what that person is saying? Even if it's the same story, that person, what are they hungering for? Why are they sharing that? All of these experiences that person has had, those experiences make what that person is. And how can we understand, how can we develop an interaction with other people if we don't truly, truly listen? Vivian, sometimes I get upset with Vivian a little bit, but Vivian's way of conversing, if you'll ever notice, is she asks questions. She always asks questions and then listens to the answer. And in asking that question, you allow someone to tell their story or give their reason. And if you really listen to the answer, you actually learn something. Your awareness is expanded. Your understanding of what makes that person tick, what they have to share, what they're feeling, that understanding is improved. Record yourselves, listen to yourselves. There's one other type of listening that I think all of us can work on. And that's listen to yourself, your inner self. We get so caught up in our schedules and our must, shoulds, and oughts that so many times we do not take the time, like Barbara said this morning for meditation, to just be quiet, shut up and listen. Listen to your heart. Listen to your body. Listen to the stillness. And when we do these things, our awareness is elevated. Our understanding of what we need, what we're looking for, becomes expanded. Then we can take some effort and think about things objectively and maybe make some changes, some shifts. Maybe give a little attention in areas of our lives that we just keep putting off because we're too busy. Sometimes we're too busy talking. So I encourage all of us to think a little more about truly, actively listening. Be present. Don't worry about a response or one-upping. Think about what that other person is saying. Think about what you just heard. Where does it come from? Why was it said? What was the intention of that sentence or that statement? Every one of us has something worthwhile to share. Are we willing to actively listen as it is being shared with us? Or is it just fuel for a response? Listen carefully. The entire world has something to share with each of us. And when we truly listen, we might be very surprised at what we hear. It's an amazing world we live in. There are amazing experiences waiting for each one of us. If we just take the time to shut up and listen and be willing to accept and be aware of what there is for each one of us. And so it is. Let's sing What a Wonderful World.